Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you see from the title of this video, this is going to be a magic makeup testing video. Now my mom bought me this magic makeup thing for Christmas last year, and I have just been saving it to do a video with, and once I saw Manny MUA's video I was like, yes, I've got to do it. Today's video is going to be on the Jerome Alexander magic makeup powder. So basically this is going to be supposedly like a foundation powder that is universal for all skin tones. So I've already done my eye makeup and my eyebrows, and so I'm just going to start off by priming my face and then applying this on top. So we're going to see just how this goes, and yeah, so without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys in a little bit. First, I'm just going to start out with my Mineral Veil Primer as I normally would. I'm just going to put this all over my face. So then it says you're just supposed to put this on over top, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go in with a pink brush and I'm going to dip into it. Now it's got all these little colored things on it, and this powder looks extremely dark, so I guess we'll just find out. So I'm just supposed to put this all over my face, and I don't have a lot of imperfections, but I do have a lot of redness, so if this could cover up my redness, I would be really happy about it. This would be great for like a no makeup day. So far I'm honestly like not seeing too much of a difference. I feel like it's evening out my skin tone at least a little bit, but it's not covering much. So if you have blemishes or acne scarring or anything like that, this is probably not gonna work for you the way that you want it to. I find that dabbing it on in areas where you want a little bit more coverage is working a little bit better. You really have to build it up to get any sort of blurring payoff or anything like that. You really got to build it up. But honestly, you guys have seen my face with foundation and you guys saw it right now without foundation. So I honestly think it did a really great job. I don't know how it did it. The only downside is you have to apply kind of a lot of it. So with that being said, your face might look a little powdery. I can see that mine does, but it's nothing that a little setting powder couldn't normally fix. But I honestly really like how it turned out. I mean, this is going to be really good for you guys on the go. I honestly didn't think this was going to work. It actually looks really nice on my skin. And I mean, it covered up the redness. I feel like it covered up the redness really well. I think my face looks awesome. So with that being said, I'm actually going to finish up my face and see how other products apply on top of this. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put on some concealer. I'm honestly a little scared to put a liquid on top of a powder. Now, in all honesty, you could totally use this powder to just go on top of your foundation, using it to set, if that makes sense. So I mean, that's not terrible. I actually really do think that it worked out. I mean, it's definitely not a full coverage look at all. I've applied my concealer and it doesn't look as cakey as I had expected it to be. It's starting to clump a bit, but it's not terrible, and I thought it was going to be terrible. I'm just going to set everything with this Bare Minerals powder, and I'm just putting this on a fluffy brush today. Usually I use my beauty blender or whatever, but if you guys saw me talk about this in my first impressions video, I love it. I also talked about it in my BoxyCharm video. I love it. So I'm just setting my under eye with this, and also a little bit on my chin and my forehead where I usually get oily. So far so good. I really like how it's turning out. So I'm just going to go in with my Hoola bronzer, which is typically what I would use if I was using regular foundation. Just gonna bronze my face a little bit. Get some color going. Powder on top of powder, I will literally always blend well. So I wasn't too worried about that, but I was worried about the concealer. So, okay, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to take the highlighting color, and I'm going to put this pure sponge in it, and I'm just going to cut right here. This powder is really good for that. It's super soft, and this sponge is really good for that too. Okay, so my face is looking really well. I love the way it's looking so far. So that is awesome. So now we're just going to apply a highlighter. And the one I've been using lately is the Wet n Wild highlighter. I absolutely freaking love this highlighter. It's only $4 and it's so pretty. So I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheekbones. And I'm going to bring it upwards onto the temples just a little bit. Oh, it's just so nice. It doesn't have super chunky glitter, so it doesn't look like you walked out of a strip club or anything. It just looks like the light is naturally hitting you and you just have a glow. It's awesome. It gives you like that almost wet glow that like my liquid illuminizers do. I personally love that look, like especially for the summertime. So I'm just going to brush off this. Okay, so my face looks really good, and mind you, this is without actual foundation on, so just keep that in mind when you're watching me for the rest of the video, that I actually don't have any liquid foundation on at all. I do have a little bit of concealer, but as you saw, I didn't even do the concealer up here on my nose or anything that I would normally do, just because I really wanted to show what this looks like. I actually really love how this looks, and I was extremely skeptical of it, so I think this is going to be something that will be thrown in my purse a lot, and something that I could just throw on before work. I love it. I'm just going to set my face now with the e.l.f. setting spray, so hopefully it will make my face look a little less powdery. Final thoughts on the Jerome Alexander Magic Makeup is that I really like it. Even for someone with such a fair skin tone as me, it really looks natural. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what they put in it, but yeah, so, and I guess I'll just tell you guys where you can get this. So you can get this at the As Seen on TV, like little section in like Walgreens or Walmart. You know, sometimes they have those sections there, so you can get them there. Or I'm pretty sure online somewhere is where you can find it. Like, it can go as light as this, looking as dark as it does, then, you know, that's a plus side. So everything blended out really well on top of it, and I think this works. I mean, I believe this is completely approved by me, and I'm definitely gonna keep using it. I'm really glad that I tested this out in this video. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. I have plenty more videos planned for you guys, and I cannot wait to film them. So yeah, I guess I'll just catch you guys in my next video. Bye!